Welcome to Wyoming Country Living, where the skies stretch wide, the porch is always open, and the critters just keep coming. We're Kim and Chris, empty nesters who traded East Coast hustle for the wild peace of Wyoming. Each week, we're tackling homestead projects, wrangling our growing animal crew, and learning to live the country life one adventure at a time. Be sure to hit that like button and follow along so you don't miss a moment. And stick around till the end for our front porch question of the week. We're saving you a seat.
Okay, boys and girls, today's project that I'm working on is we got our metal storage shed delivered yesterday. It is in 3 cardboard boxes that are sitting over there by the front porch. I don't know if you can see them. So clearly a lot of assembly required. So our first step is we're building a platform because it's a metal shed, so it has no floor. So we're building a platform to sit it on. So we're building a platform slightly bigger than 10 by 10 in case it isn't exactly 10 by 10. But just basically pressure treated 2x4s and 10 feet long in a square. And they're slightly longer than 10 feet long because it's just regular lumber, so should be good. And we got some 5/8 inch plywood to put on there because 3/4 inch was absurdly expensive, and all that's going to go in here is hay and straw, so it should be fine. Also, we got finally a real man-sized air compressor, so hopefully I can put more than 3 nails in before it has to recharge, unlike the little tiny one we were using before. So I already got it charged, and I got the stuff laid out and measured and marked here. So we're going to get going on getting this nailed together and the decking screwed on, and then we'll use a tractor to drag it over to where it's going to be, and we'll build the shed on top of it. In addition, before we start, you can see over here that we have 3 roosters left. 4 of them were rehomed yesterday to somebody who took them. Kim chooses to believe that he took them in order to put them in their own little bachelor camp there at his place. I'm guessing he took them to either eat them or fight them, but she chose not to ask because she didn't want to know. So we have Brad and Goldie and Coco left. Coco is still in there because he's the one that Rip got and almost killed, and so he was in solitary confinement for a long time, and now he doesn't play well with others whenever he gets let out, so he's on his own. And these other 2 seem to be bonded together and hang out together, so we kept them together. But Bill has decided that he really likes the roosters and he would like to go hang out with them, so he's now hanging out in here along with them and making friends. And they were all hiding in the runs before to get away from him, but I guess they decided he's not a threat since technically they're still bigger than he is. So he, I don't know, they're being friendly. So that would be nice if that continues, if we don't have to worry about him eating them. And Kim's project today is, well, it is November 1st, so it's Christmas time. So I got up this morning and the whole house had been defalled and cleaned, and now the official Christmas storage shipping container is open and stuff is being brought over. I'll see how long this takes till she asks me to just get the tractor and bring a pallet over and start bringing it over pallets at a time. But so far she's bringing one thing at a time. All right, so let me get this set up and we'll start putting this space together. Hopefully this will be pretty quick. Okay, well, there, a couple minutes and we got the whole thing nailed together. And the air compressor didn't even have to go off once. There's been times when I bought Kim things like a new vacuum cleaner or windows that open in our old house that she said were life-changing events for her because of how much better it made her life, which I thought was a little hyperbolic because they weren't very big, but this air compressor for me is a life-changing event because I don't have to go deaf after I put 3 nails in something.
What was life-changing for me?
New vacuum cleaner, windows that open. All right, so I'm gonna pull these sheets off, plywood off, and we should be able to put 2 full ones on there easily, and then we'll have to cut the other 2 a little bit to make up the other pieces. Alright, so we got the 2 full sheets on. I gotta rip these 2 sheets a little more than halfway. These parts, and then I'll put them like a little square for the last part. So get set up for that, we'll start recording. All right, well, we got moved mostly over. Worked pretty well with the tractor, just dragging it. So I'm not exactly sure where Kim wants to put it. I think it's gonna go where that storage box currently is, but she's inside making lunch. So I'm gonna go eat lunch. And then I'm gonna let her tell me exactly where she wants it. And then I'm in this place. And we will bring the building boxes over and get them unpacked and start trying to build, although the wind is picking up here, so I'm not sure how successful it could be today with these metal panels and stuff, but give it a shot, see what happens. right, at the end of the first day of construction here, we got, I would say, about halfway done. Maybe a little more. We got the whole foundation done and all the walls up. So basically tomorrow we got doors and roof. Then I got to spin this around actually. So we're going to have the door facing that way. But this is how it was sitting, so this is how we built it. Once it's done, I'll spin it, push it up against the fence, and yeah, and then we'll put some hay and straw in there and get it out of the other shed. So, like I said, it's 10 by 10. Should be plenty for the hay and straw for this winter. And hopefully it won't blow away. I do need to get some anchors to put in the ground to attach to the foundation, just to make sure it stays in place. But once we get the hay and the straw in there, there'll at least be some weight. But, all right, more update tomorrow. All right, so day 2. We got a little bit done before we started recording because we're trying to keep it from blowing away. Page 1 of the instructions of this thing says, don't try to assemble it when it's windy. It's like 30-mile-an-hour sustained winds with 40 to 50 gusts. But these are the days that we have to do this, so this is what we're doing. It's been a challenge. So got the end gables on, and now we're putting the roof panels on. So that is starting to stiffen it up a little bit. So hopefully we can get it done before good wind comes and just blows the whole thing out. All right, so we've got the roof on. The thing is much more sturdy now than it was. Not really sturdy, but sturdier. So the wind is supposed to calm down around in a couple hours. I don't think it's supposed to be so bad tomorrow. So we got to get ready and go to do some other stuff in town, and I got to go to work. So I think this is where we're going to stop for today. Just got to put the bridge cap and the gable trim on and the doors, and that's about it, I believe. And then we'll be ready to put hay and straw in here. So I got to spin this around once it's done, but hopefully we can get all that done tomorrow. So